guys, it's Alden again. In this video, I'll be tier ranking fast food places based on my own personal experiences and taste buds. So we're going to start off this episode by just getting one of the basic ones out. Burger King. A lot of people seem to hate this one for some reason. Personally, it's actually one of my favorites. Honestly, it's actually healthier than some of the other places because Burger King, they grill their burgers rather than deep frying them and all sorts of fat and stuff. So, also considering they have lots of desserts and the all classic chicken fries if you've ever had them. So, yeah, not only am I going to put a Burger King at an A, but it's also my personal favorite. I might put multiple personal favorites because I like a lot of places. As Burger King. On to KFC. Now, honestly, I'm a bit conflicted with this one because, it's not really healthy, but it tastes so good. I don't know where to put it. I've, personally had, no problems with this restaurant, really, in the context of, workers and things like that. I will say that, KFC was one of my favorite places to eat when I was a little boy, so, yeah. I think I'm gonna place this KFC around a B because I never really had any problems with it, and the food's pretty good. Although sometimes I do regret it. Also, a quick disclaimer before we get farther onto this video: I won't be doing any places that I haven't been. So, if you see that your favorite burger place, like In-N-Out Burger, is on here, and say, "Oh, In-N-Out Burger's way better than Burger King," well, I won't care, since I've never even been to In-N-Out Burger. So yeah, that's where KFC is. Next up on the chopping block is Taco Bell. Now, lots of people hate this place because the food has bad reception and stuff, but honestly, I could care less about those people because although I never really had problems with the workers or anything, and not to mention I do like their Doritos taco shell tacos. Not to mention, I've also tried their Airheads mystery flavor slushy, and it was pretty good. I'm gonna give it around C rank. How about I place it up here with a little kernel? That's pretty much it for Taco Bell. I'm a bit conflicted with Wendy's, because for one thing, on the fast food side, there's really I never really had any problems with their burgers or anything in their food, really at all. The workers are nice, and they have nice attitudes and stuff. But on the other side of things, there's social media. Wendy's is notorious for roasting those naysayers who don't like their food. You can't do that stuff, my girl Wendy, because that'll just give you an even worse reputation with the naysayers. I would put them up around with Colonel Sanders and the Bell, but because of social media, I'm putting them down a rank in the C. Don't get me wrong, their food is good, and they're probably one of the most healthiest out of all the fast food chains, but social media, come on. Like, why do they do that? Also, this is also one of my personal favorites, because I really like their Frosties and stuff. Yeah, that's pretty much for Wendy's. Chick-fil-A. Yeah, I've only been there once, and the food was delicious. I really love their chicken sandwiches because that's what I got. Not to mention they have waffle fries, and I freaking love waffle fries, so... yeah. Even though I don't have a Chick-fil-A in my area, one time when I was visiting Arizona, I went there, and I had their food. And when I visit them again soon, I might even go back there. So I'm gonna get Chick-fil-A up around Burger King. Yeah, that's pretty much it for Chick-fil-A. Many people probably don't even know about Papa John's. For one thing, my Canadian friend doesn't know about it, but they probably don't even have chains there in Canada. So why am I even talking about it? But anyway, Papa John's. Boy, Papa John's, I freaking loved that place. I really loved it. I really loved their sauce because to me it tasted a lot like cherries. But, yeah. Sadly, they've actually moved out of my little old New England town because they weren't making enough revenue. In fact, they even joked on one of their semi trucks saying that they were leaving town because they weren't making enough dough. Yeah. I used to love Papa John's, but the memory of the taste is starting to degrade in my mind, so I'm gonna put it around A. That's it for Papa John's. Pizza Hut. I got a bone to pick with Pizza Hut. There's this one really mean waiter I actually had to go with because I made a joke saying, did I order soggy? Or did I? But then she wouldn't even let me finish my little joke, and then she got all pissed off for some reason, so. Pizza Hut, they're good. They're not better than the other pizza places I've had, so. Also considering, I would put them at a B, but because of that waiter, I'm gonna set them down with Wendy's. So, yeah. Oh, I almost forgot, Papa John's, you are also one of my personal favorites. McDonald's, I'm a bit conflicted with them. Honestly, Burger King beats them in almost every way, except for the quarter pounders. Those are delicious. One of the most famous things about McDonald's, their fries, I actually don't really like. In order to enjoy them properly, you need globs of ketchup on them. Also considering the fact that, McDonald's, I rarely even go to McDonald's anyway, so. I'm gonna put them around with, Colonel and the Bell. That's it for McDonald's. Subway. Yeah, I really love Subway. I really love their sandwiches, and especially the bread on their sandwiches. I really like the bread for some reason. I really, surprising thing about me is that I don't even like any, like, ranch or mayonnaise on my sandwich. I just get a plain old BLT and Italian bread and just be over with it. But because of that, Subway, I really like Subway and how their food is. Not to mention you can make it the way you, the people, want. So, yeah. Also mentioning... So, it's up there with Burger King, Chick-fil-A, and Papa John's. We're going to end this off with a bang. Domino's Pizza. People seem to hate it a lot on the internet, but honestly, I actually used to hate it too. In fact, I actually had blinds over my eyes until when Papa John's came out of my town. I wanted to try Domino's Pizza again. And I gotta say, I'm impressed. Especially with a chain. Rather than, like, you know, home-cooked pizza, even though my family doesn't really make home-cooked pizza. But, yeah, it's darn good pizza. It's a bang for your buck. It's inexpensive. Not to mention their new pizza tracker. So, yeah. Honestly, this is getting an S rank. Yep, it's certainly getting an S rank. And it's also one of my favorites. And that's really it for Domino's Pizza. Now we're starting to end our list off. So, now I have Little Caesar here. Little Caesars. I really only had Little Caesars once, and that was when I had their bacon crust deep dish pizza. And that was when I had their bacon crust pan pizza. I didn't even eat the bacon crust. I really had no experience with the waiters, and I don't even remember it as it was a long time ago. However, I will say that the pizza was subpar quality, and I could tell there was a mix of the typical mozzarella, and I think I also saw American cheese in there. And really, the only place American cheese belongs is on burgers, on sandwiches, and on grilled cheese sandwiches. That's why I'm getting Little Caesars about a D. D for the subpar quality. And, yeah. Here comes stomping in the worst quality fast food joint. Chipotle! That little sneaky company. I have a bone to pick with Chipotle. They say they're a Mexican grill. And they say they have tacos. But the tacos aren't tacos. They're really just soft tacos, soft shell tacos, and I'm a hard shell taco guy. So you're not even supposed to call it tacos if it's not even a regular freaking taco. Really the only thing I like about their place is the chips, and the chips are just loaded with grease and salt, and that's why I love them. It's a little guilty pleasure of mine. Also, considering the problems that they were having around like 2014, I forgot what it was, but I think it was something to do with diarrhea. So yeah, I want to take a full freaking bottle of Chipotle and shove it up my butt whenever I want to try and eat Chipotle, because I don't want to get diarrhea or any sort of crap from them. So that is why they are getting an F. Actually, let's make it worse than that. Let's take the F, we're going to make it times a million, and then stupid old Chipotle is going to go over there. Yeah. Alright guys, so that'll conclude today. I hope you enjoyed this, and if you don't agree with this list, you're wrong. And if you do agree with this list, then you're correct. And I'm surprised if you do agree with me, because most people won't agree with me and say that Domino's is at the bottom of the list. Well, screw all those naysayers, because Domino's is at the top. That's pretty much it. Like, subscribe, and share, and have a goodie.